We have improved to 7-7 with just 3 regular season games here remaining, and a very interesting challenge against the Chargers today, who are only an 82 overall compared to our 85 or whatever it is, but their defense seems to be significantly better overall-wise than their offense, and I guess that's being carried by guys like Derwin James and Joey Bosa. But on the other hand, with guys like Justin Herbert, Rashawn Slater, Corey Linsley, Keenan Allen, you would think this offense would be higher rated. They brought in Kareem Hunt. They have Isaiah Spiller still. Justin Herbert could be quite a challenge today. Obviously, he has a cannon of an arm and is fairly accurate, especially downfield as well. Allen is regressing. Still have Josh Palmer, Tim Patrick, Quentin Johnston, who we might see today. This offense looks pretty good. And they do have a pretty good young rookie tight end as well, although very blocking focused. Not really much of a route runner, not very fast. Interesting player. Very blocking oriented, not so much in the passing game. So we'll see what impact he plays. Troy Anderson and Bijan Robinson have upgrades. Troy Anderson's been really nice in a blitz heavy role. Obviously the power and finesse moves are not great, but we just use him with his speed. Just run to the quarterback when we send like overloads and pressure looks and things like that. Block shedding needs to be higher. I'm going to upgrade run stopper. So that takes him out of the primary scheme fit, or at least showing on the screen. But I think he should still have it at 72 overall. And then Bijan Robinson can join the 99 club officially. True 99 as agility, juke, and spin move go up. He is a true 99 overall at just 22 years old. Did they take the 99 club cleats out of the game? They were all gold, and you could have the 99 like identifier, but I can't seem to find it to equip it on Bijan, so I guess he just keeps the regular thing. You wouldn't really be able to see it too well with the spats anyway, but all right. As I mentioned in last episode, Trey Lance will remain the starter for now. Apparently, and I mentioned this as well in the last video, that in real life now, the IR is 4 weeks. You guys were telling me that in Madden, it's 8 weeks. So that's interesting. Because it's not what real life is, but who would want that? So it'll be interesting to see if we can actually remove Desmond Ridder from the IR this week. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but I'll take a look at the very least. But I will say, Trey Lance this week is the starter. That's all that matters. And Desmond Ridder is eligible to return off the IR today, so we will remove him from the IR. However, as I continue to mention, Trey Lance will start this week. What happens in Week 17 and Week 18 and beyond? Not sure. But Trey Lance, at least today, will be the starter. And here we go. Home field advantage kicking off to the LA Chargers. Bayless back to return, and he'll just take a kneel down. And the Chargers and Justin Herbert will come out on offense. He's going to be difficult to stop today, I think. We'll see how aggressive he ends up being, but has had quite a solid season. The yards probably is not quite as high as you'd expect with just a few games remaining in this season, but has thrown for a decent number of touchdowns, under 10 interceptions. Things you like to see if you're a Chargers fan. And we'll try to shut him down today, as the handoff will go to Kareem Hunt. He won't get anything. Stop for a loss of 1. 3rd and 8, they're just going to go on a draw. Little delay run to Kareem Hunt, who's not going to get much. So a very, very conservative opening drive by the Chargers. They didn't really do a whole lot. And there are Trey Lance's numbers. They're not actually looking too bad. Over 1,600 yards passing. The touchdown to interception ratio has been very good recently. And he just continues to play better and better and better. And his overall continues to go higher and higher and higher. As we're going to start off play action to the new 99 club member, Bijan Robinson. Throw down the field for Patterson, who cannot reel it in. 2nd and 10. Who wants to work open? Nobody. Nobody that I can tell. Let's just hold on to the football and take a sack. How's that sound? Oh, not great? Well, it's what we did. So, going to be 3rd and 20. Not a great opening drive from us either. They have so many superstars and X Factors on the field. We are certainly struggling to figure out a way to beat those guys. We are already under pressure, and we're just going to throw it away. What a nightmare first drive for us. We'll punt the football right back. 3rd and 8. They keep trying to run the ball, and they cannot move the ball at all. Here they're going to pass. A.J. Terrell's there, and he goes up and gets it like a receiver. Just playing to knock it down. A.J. Terrell had other ideas. Gets his hands on the football, reels it in, makes a heck of a catch, and we'll take over right at that spot. Tim Patrick, the intended receiver, but A.J. Terrell looked a whole lot more like the intended target. 2nd and 7 after pretty much nothing to Bijan. It was just a yard shy of 100 the previous week. Obviously wanted to get that milestone, but could not end up doing it. Just a yard away. But maybe today's the day. As I mentioned, Bijan enters the 99 club. That's always fun. As the rookie tight end Neil Madsen cannot catch that one. Felt like that was right in his hands. Pass maybe a touch behind him, but obviously goes without saying, you got to be able to reel that one in. Got to be able to catch that. And now it's 3rd and 7 as we continue to struggle to move the ball, and now can't even get the ball away on a screen as Lucas Wise, I believe the rookie pass rusher out of Texas, gives pressure to Lance, brings him down. I mean, we obviously invite the pressure when we call a screen like that. It's the entire point. Get those guys up the field, throw the ball behind them, but we just didn't have the time to get the football away to Bijan or did not throw it early enough. And once again, we will punt. Offense really struggling to start. This is not really a problem we've had in recent weeks. We have been, quite good at scoring early and often after having some problems, for stretches of the season. But the last couple weeks have been great. Hopefully this is not a sign of things to come. We cannot move the ball at all right now. Here's a run left to Kareem Hunt. They might finally have a play. It works on the ground. Hunt now with a 9-yard run. 2nd and inches. It's a screen, and Kareem Hunt has plenty of space. Okuda takes out his legs, but it's another nice gain for the Chargers as they're finally figuring out how to do something. We need to figure out how to do something. That's next, but we got to play defense right now. Read option with Justin Herbert. What are you doing? Oh, play action. They have an open receiver wide open. It is the tight end. Is that Trey McKitty? Is that what name I just saw on the back? Yeah, it is Trey McKitty. He was a Georgia transfer, I believe, from Florida State, if I remember correctly. And I guess he's going to be the main receiving tight end today. Not the rookie, who obviously we mentioned is a way more of a blocking type guy. As that's going to be another completion for Herbert, this time to Gardner. That's the blocking tight end, I think. Herbert under pressure. Somebody get to him. We have the opportunity to drag him down or leap and jump at him. But instead, we opt to just run next to him for a while. 2nd and 10. We're going to pass commit here. And it's a run. Well-timed. We can't get there with D-Hump. Kareem Hunt breaking all types of tackles. That's because of the pass commit, I believe. And he finds the end zone. 2nd and 10, I go, oh, they're not going to run the ball. It's exactly what they were going to do. They are so run-heavy. Despite having Justin Herbert, the game has no idea about the Chargers' real-life tendencies. That's unfortunate. Offense has to answer now. Maybe with a little bit of urgency, we can get something done. And there goes Bijan Robinson. Huge gain of 2. 2nd and 8, working off play action. We're trying to do something. We're just going to throw the ball away again. I really wanted Kyle Pitts coming up and across the field. And we are 0 for 4 throwing the football with Trey Lance to start this. Now, 1 is certainly not his fault. Maybe even 2. No, we got sacked on the screen. But the drop from Madsen is just inexcusable in my opinion. And we're going to throw for him again. And there's Madsen making a much more difficult catch, but comes back across the line to gain. And we are going to be short. Well, yeah, negative 14 passing yards is a tough start to this game. I mean, we're going to have to punt. 4th and 1 from our own 30. We are absolutely guaranteeing that the Chargers score points, if we don't get it. So we've been stopped on 4th and short before. Not going to risk it. We're going to punt the football back. We've had a number of good punts in this game. Not returnable punts. All of them have been right on that sideline. But unfortunately, Our offense continues to struggle. We got to find a way around it. Caden Ellis is locked again. This happened last game. Thankfully, we get pressure on Herbert anyway. He's able to throw it away. This is now, it's got to be a bug. Because it happened last week. It's where Caden Ellis basically has a coverage assignment to no one, is what happened in the play art, as that pass is completed to Keenan Allen, who was injured on the play, holding his right knee. He got taken out very hard. But it's absolute BS that I cannot move a player on the field for some reason. It's so dumb. Imagine that was a really big spot in the game. It would have been even more frustrating, probably. 3rd and 8. They're actually going to dial up a screen. There's a flag on the play as Tim Patrick's fighting through the Caden Ellis tackle. Makes it real close. Roughing the passer? Yeah, well, just give him the first down. Might as well. Great job. Great job, team. Let's play action. Get out there! Nope! It's Trey McKitty. 2nd catch of the game. This one for 6. This is going to be a tough one. That much is obvious. Their overall as a team is deceptively low because they have a really good quarterback. They have some weapons on offense, and we have not been able to cover pretty much any of them outside of the first, drive or two of the game. However, they ran the ball a lot the first couple drives, and we shut it down completely. It's been a different story since they've started to air it out a bit. 1st and 10, give to Bijan. Let's get this to the outside. There's a nice move and a broken tackle from Bijan Robinson. Can't find too much more after the fact, but it's a gain of 5. Something we really need more of. Keep trying to pass the ball, and it has not been effective at all. Now, they've shut down the runs a little bit, but we've obviously had a bit more success just handing the ball off to Bijan Robinson than with anything else. So that's going to be the continued trend. Although this time, Tyler Algier into the backfield. 3rd and 1, we're going to give him the football. Need a block or two maybe, and then decent power. And that is a hard-earned first down. 3rd and 4, we're going to hand the ball off to Bijan, and we're going to get shut down. Yeah, you can see that coming from a mile away. How can we pass in that spot when we've had no ability to throw the football? It's been a disastrous start to this game. And on top of that, this punt might get a bit too much field, might be returnable. Although, they're going to call for the fair catch at the 18. It's play action. Do not be fooled by a throw over the middle and complete to Keenan Allen, who apparently is not very injured. He's back on the field. Clark Phillips in coverage, not good enough. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35. We don't need another long Chargers drive. 3 minutes left in the half. They can pretty much just chew out the clock here and send it to the second half. And it's the Keenan Allen show, dude. Faked an injury. Class act is back on the field and dominating. 3rd and 7. We're going to send pressure. Get to Justin Herbert. Force the ball out quickly, and down he goes. It's Frankie Louvu. Finally doing something. We signed him in free agency. He really has not done a whole lot. Gets to Justin Herbert there. We sent the house. Somebody needed to get to him. And we will get the football back. Didn't call a timeout. I don't know what we're going to do on offense. But we get the football to start the second half. So, any points here that we can manage to get are going to be huge. But we haven't even got the ball into their half yet, I don't think. So, we'll see what ends up happening. Sacked again. I was just looking at nothing. 3rd and 12, we're just going to run the football. No, that seems crazy, but we just want to waste that Chargers timeout. 23 seconds with 1 timeout. Hopefully they're not able to score. We're going to punt the ball again. It's just what this is right now. It's punt simulator for us. It's not working out here early at all. Another fair catch called. Well, they call timeouts. You'd think they're going to try and score, but they might just opt to run the ball. And that's exactly what they're going to do. And that is a nice play. And it would be the final play of the first half. 14-0 the Chargers lead, and it's not even as close as that. They could have 3 points. This wouldn't be a close game. We have negative 16 passing yards, 24 rushing yards, and I don't think we've had the ball in their half from our offense. Maybe via the interception, but I don't think so. I think that was from the 40 but R40, and I don't think we've moved the ball to midfield. So it's just been a disaster. It's been terrible. Well, at least we get the football to start this third quarter. Sure, that's going to be good. Changed up our game plan. We're going to go throw it deep. That's worked really well for us in recent weeks. I didn't change it to start the game. And we're going to defend the medium pass on defense. So we'll see how that ends up working out. Now, the main downside to defending the medium pass on defense is that your DB and run support goes down, which I think could end up being a pretty big issue, as we're going to move to under center here, and I think we're going to run the football. It's first down. I like how many they have in the box. I think we should be able to catch them kind of napping here, but the nose tackle sheds the block instantly, and we lose yards. I mean, I don't know how we're going to move the ball. I really have no idea. 3rd and 8. Does anyone want to get open? Kyle Pitts? Yes, but he drops the ball. Did we throw it a bit too early? Maybe. But I think you have to try and throw with anticipation there as he's working up the field. I see Shaheed open, but he's not actually open, I don't think. So Pitts seemed like the natural option. We got it in his hands. He just couldn't catch it. I don't even think he got touched either. I think he just dropped it. And we will punt again. You guys are used to hearing me say that at this point. I mean, it's been a punt fest. Getting a lot of practice and a lot of reps. Bradley Pinion, dude, having a great time out here. But it's certainly not what I want, as they have been calling for exclusively fair catches. And I can't actually see the landing spot of the kick for some reason. I think something might be broken. And I know what you're thinking. Broken? Madden? Those two don't even belong in the same sentence. Where is the ball landing spot? This game is something else. Maybe going into replay mode could potentially fix it, reset things. I don't know. It used to work whenever there was a problem like that in NCAA. But now I'm getting like some weird fade going in and out. I don't know what's happening. 3rd and 3. It's a run against our blitz, and this is going to be a big one. Awful angle from Richie Grant. What's new? And it's a touchdown. How are the pursuit angles this bad? Do you not have eyes? How is this possibly a touchdown? It is the CPU, dude. I promise you. I promise you. All right, they ran inside zone, whatever. Look at Richie Grant. You can see the moment I switch on, but he's already run this so poorly that when we switch on, we're unable to get the angle and make the tackle. It's unbelievable. It's more like, Richie, grant me freedom from this game. Let me do something else. It's 21-0. It's already 2nd and 11 after a failed run. I do not know what to do. There's Madsen. Nice catch. Only the 3rd completion for Trey Lance in this game. Dion Henley there to make the tackle. It's 3rd and 1. I mean, they are stacking the box. But who can I even trust to get open here? Hopefully Kyle Pitts. Working off play action. I need Pitts to release. But he's in quadruple coverage. We throw it to him anyway, and the catch is made. Now, quadruple coverage didn't end up being quite so bad. There ended up being a little bit of space here. But oh my goodness. How does the block and release lead to him getting so covered, but we end up just shielding and making that catch? I mean, it's been a rough game. I'm trying, but I don't know what to do. And that's obviously pretty dangerous, as we are going to be under pressure, and it's disastrous. Running doesn't work right now. Play action doesn't work. Throwing the ball just regularly doesn't work. And we'll see what happens on 2nd and 10. I have high hopes. Check down. Madsen. Oh, nice catch. 3rd and 5. We're going to try a screen. This time we're actually able to get it off. And the blocks are decent. Bijan with enough space gets the 1st down. And we have finally made it into Chargers territory. I believe for the first time all game. I believe. See what happens on 1st and 10. We love play action, and we're trying to get it to Drake London. Not going to happen. We just don't have time against this pass rush either. This has been a brutal game to play. And we're sacked. Khalil Mack, did he come in unblocked? Sure felt like it. Got to take a second look at that. We've been sacked 4 times. Oh, Jake Matthews went for the cut down. And Khalil Mack jumped right over it. Okay, well done, Jake. You are utterly useless. 3rd and 17. We're going deep to Drake London. Get the ball out in front. We did. But out of reach of Drake London, who lost his step anyway. Good punt, though. They're at the 11. Give me a run to the outside. We forced him back in. That's good. No real gain for Kareem Hunt, who's averaging 8.6 per carry. He had 4 rushes for 5 yards, and that went for 0, and he's averaging 8.6 per carry. I don't know. I don't even know how. I remember one big play. I guess there's more than that, surely. 3rd and 9. Somebody please make a play. No, not going to be that. Josh Palmer wide open. We ran hard flats, but we also had our corners playing off. I kind of assumed that we get pressure quickly enough for some stupid reason. Bad play call. Bad play call. 3rd and 5. Quick throw and dropped. Big hit from Terrell as well, but the pass was already not caught. And we will force a punt for the first time in a while, it feels like. J.K. Scott comes on and hopefully botches it. If we can get into field goal range, I would take the 3 just to not get shut out. Nah, I probably won't. But, God, dude, we just suck today. 2nd and 1, run to Bijan. We actually got blocks. Bijan not with enough speed to turn that into much. But we get the first down, though. I'd love to score. Really would love a score. I mean, at what point do we just have to throw? We're down by 21 with not a whole lot of time remaining. There's a check down to Pitts, who can't catch it. Can I even get mad at this point? I just expect it. This has been a disaster game. 2nd and 10, we're going to run it. I tried to go inside. They think they need to combo block with 3 interior offensive linemen on 1 player. So nobody gets out. Look at that. How stupid can this be? This is not a thing. And then Wheeler, of course, gets out slow. I try to cut it off his right side. I know it looks to the left. I try to cut it off his right. But he blocks us, and we get bounced off to the left. I'm not saying we would have had a ton more to the right, but it's still frustrating. 3rd and 5. I'm not sure what I can realistically expect here. I don't know what to do. Quick throw to Madsen. He catches it, breaks a tackle, and he loves breaking tackles for getting and losing yards, I should say. 4th and 2. Obviously, we have to go for it. All I feel comfortable doing in this game is checking down. I just don't feel like we have any time to let anything develop. I see Bijan. We're going to try to get it to him. There he goes! Touchdown, Bijan Robinson. Nick Bosa is the brother of Joey Bosa, who is in coverage. A little fun fact about Joey Bosa there. I like to do that for you guys. I didn't misspeak or anything. Joey Bosa in coverage on Bijan Robinson down the field. Obviously, not going to work out very well if you're the Chargers. So we end up getting a score. Trey Lance makes a throw on the run. Are we out of this game for sure? Yes. But maybe we could make it close. I don't know. They're passing here. That's interesting. Probably going to be quite an effective pass as Kareem Hunt brings it down. It's a bad spot for them. They're going to call it 3rd and 2. I thought he was like right on the line, to be honest. And I think we have to run commit. It's probably a run, but not necessarily. Fullback give to Xander Horvath, who's shut down. Do we actually have life? No. But who knows? I don't know. We just fumble? We're on defense. I looked away. And we're on defense. Cordero Patterson just stood up and fumbled the ball. Okay. Sure he did. They reversed the call. I have no fucking idea what's happening in this game. Can I just say that? I have no idea. I guess they stopped him for forward progress because nothing's down. I didn't even know that was a thing in this game. Well, I don't even know what to tell you. There's Bijan. Gets 6. He's coming up on 50 yards. Huge game for the new 99 Club member. 2nd and 4. I know he has a decent day receiving because of one play. He should be over 100 total yards as we're looking to scramble with Lance. Diving, big hit out of bounds, but we get the first. More scrambling. I mean, Lance just doesn't have the stamina at this point. And that's actually not even going to stop the clock. That's a 2-minute warning. Throwing to Kyle Pitts. He's wide open. And fights down to the 2. We're going to go hurry up again. Read option. Crash down, please. Or don't. He crashes down, and Trey Lance right up the middle. Touchdown. And we brought it to a 1-score game with all of our timeouts. What is this dance from Trey Lance? The Trey Lance dance. Put me in a trance. I'm about to sing No Hands by Waka Flocka. I gotta relax. 1 minute, 2 seconds to play. It will take a miracle, but I didn't even expect us to score 14 points in this game. We've come alive a bit here in the 4th quarter, and we are playing the Chargers. I did not think about that. We're playing the Chargers. If there's any team that can blow a lead, it's this one. And I know what you're thinking. Blowing a lead. Aren't you the Atlanta Falcons? It's a good point. I also didn't think about that. 2nd and 6. Another run. Get outside. Nope. That's the game. That's the game. Oh, another broken tackle. And Hunt forced out of bounds. All right, well, that's it. Ooh, injury timeout by Rashawn Slater actually might give us a chance still. Somehow. Because we have a timeout to stop the clock. We just need a missed field goal at that point. Which is unlikely, but possible at least. Here's a run to the left. That is our final timeout. And we need to block this kick to stand a chance. Pretty much what it comes down to. Kick is up and right down the middle. Going to be 24-14. Oh, almost had it. Wow, very close. Kyle Pitts, great route. I don't even know what we're hoping for realistically, but we're going to keep trying to do something. Booth is going to review it. Just let us have it, dude. Please. Throwing up down the field for London. There is a flag. The best we can hope for is intentional grounding. Oh, it's holding. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, they're blitzing. Oh, no. We just lob it up to Bijan. Bijan actually catches it. Bijan down the field. He steps out of bounds at the 19. Oh, my goodness. An absolute prayer. And it's answered with a big-time play. It's 1st and 10, 12 seconds to go. Technically, I guess we're still in this game. We just need a touchdown on this play. And we're going to throw it to Neil Madsen. It's knocked away. I looked at Pitts right away. I didn't think we'd have it. We needed a touchdown right there. I don't want to just call the same play. We'll go 4 verts here. We just need someone to go up and get it. That's obviously what it comes down to. Rashid Shaheed nearly intercepted. And that is the ball game. We officially can no longer win. Donovan Peoples-Jones cannot make the catch in the end zone. Pass him in the hands, but couldn't bring it down. Tough loss. We just could not move the ball for the first half. First 3 quarters, really. I don't really know what else to say about that. Really tough game. Bijan ended up having a great day through the air. Had over 130 yards receiving. But a tough game for Coach Dengus. And not the result we wanted. Trey Lance, 14 of 29 for 228 yards passing. A completion percentage under 50. Very different from the last few games. Did have a touchdown. Rushing, I mean, Kareem Hunt had 144 yards on the ground. Bijan with 41. It was just a challenging game all around. Bijan, though, did have 133 yards receiving and a touchdown. But all in all, really tough one. Pitts had a pair of drops. Madsen with 1. Drake London, of course, had a drop. And defensively, felt like we were out there the entire time. Things were looking good at the start of this game. I don't really know what happened, but it turned around in a hurry. We finally get an upgrade for Rashid Shaheed. He's a deep threat. We're going to upgrade deep threat. He has been really good at times this year, and catching a deep route running is going to help him out. Going to keep going vertical threat on Kyle Pitts. That's his game. We're going to go ahead and lean into that a little bit. +2 to short route running and catching traffic. Deep route running, spectacular catch, go up by 1. Run blocking goes up by 1 as well, which is nice, up to a 65. And then the great Jesse Bates with an upgrade. Man, does he stink. I don't know why. Great in real life. He just is usually not good for us in the game. Maybe that upgrade to zone coverage will help up to a 92. I doubt it. We dropped to 7-8. The Panthers now 8-7. Take over second place in the NFC South. Saints to 10-5. I think we're going to be eliminated from playoff contention. The Eagles are the 7 seed. The Panthers are the current 6th, though. So, is there a path to us getting into the playoffs? We'd obviously have to win out, but I don't know. The Eagles are 8-7. So I guess in theory we could make it in if these guys lose and we win out, but it's not looking good. We do face the Broncos, who are 5-10 in Week 17, and then the Bucs, who are 3-12. So these are teams that in theory we could beat. We'll see if we end up doing that in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.